Hello children, how are you all? Welcome to the science class. Today we are going to discuss a new topic, that is chemical effects of electric current. So basically first you should know that what is chemical effect and what is electric current. After that we shall discuss what chemical effect of electric current. So before discussing the chemical effect of electric current, we should know the some terms, that is related to the chemical effect of electric current. There are two types of material, that is insulator and conductors. Insulators are those material through which electricity cannot pass by. Insulators are those materials or those objects through which electricity cannot pass through. And conductors are those materials through which electricity can easily pass by. For example, take one insulator such as wood. You connect it to a electric circuit and you see that electricity cannot pass through it. You are very familiar with that thing, that wood cannot pass electricity. Similarly, plastic cannot pass electricity. So basically these materials or these objects are known as insulators. And a metal wire or human body. Human body is a good conductor of electricity. Do you know that? Yes. You feel a lot of time electric shock in your home, right? So human body is a good conductor of electricity. In similar way, metal wires or metal objects are also the good conductor of electricity because they conduct electricity from them, right? Now after conductors and insulator, see the next term, that is electric charge. Electric charge. The basic physical property of matter due to which an object loses or gains the electrons. First, you should know the term electrons. Electrons. What are electrons? See it, children. Everything in this universe is made up of atoms. Means every matter has a smallest unit, that is called atom. An atom is consist of three parts, that is electron, proton, neutron. In an atom there is a nucleus in which proton and neutrons are there, and electrons are revolving around the orbit. Means electrons are revolving in the orbit or shell. So electrons are free to move, especially in conductors. So you can say that if electrons are revolving around the orbits, they can pass by. Means any object can gain or lose electron easily. So when any object loses electrons or gain electrons, then it is said to be a charged object. Then it is said to be charged object. There are two types of charge, that is positive charge and negative charge. Now let us understand by an activity that which kind of body is called positively charged body and which kind of body is called the negative charged body. Let us take an example. When glass rod is rubbed with silk, take a glass rod and rubbed it with a silk cloth. When you did it, you will see that glass rod is attracted by silk. So how should it happen that glass rod attracts with silk? As you know that negative charge attracts positive charge. In that case, glass loses electrons. When glass loses electrons, it becomes positively charged. It means an atom has fixed number of proton and electrons and they are same in number. Means if an atom has 10 electrons, it should have 10 protons also, because an atom is a neutral. When it loses electrons, suppose an atom loses 1 electron, then it will become positive charge, because now positive charge is higher than negative charge. And when an atom gains electron, in that case Now negative charge is higher than positive charge. Then the body is said to be negatively charged. I hope you got it, that what is positive charge and what is negative charge. After knowing conductors, insulators and electric charge, we should know three more terms, that is electric current, electric circuit and electric power. See, what is electric current? The amount of rate of flow of charge is called electric current. Very simple. The amount of rate of flow. Rate of flow means, rate of flow, you know that rate word is used when we relate something with time and we relate something with speed. So the rate of flow of charge is called electric current. So electric current, the rate of flow of charge is called electric current. That amount in which the flow of charge is measured is called electric current. The SI unit of electric current is ampere. Its SI unit is, we can calculate it into the ampere. An ammeter is used to measure it. In every home there is ammeter is present to measure the power of electric current. It is denoted by the symbol I, and it is denoted by symbol small I. Now electric circuit. Electric circuit, see the circuit as shown in the figure. There is a switch, electric cell, which has a positive terminal and a negative terminal. This is the positive terminal and this is the negative terminal. And it is a bulb and these are the conducting wires. They all are attached with each other. When we off the switch, there is no electric current. And when we on a switch, then this bulb is emitting light energy and gives us light. So how it could happen? Basically, when bulb is not emitting light, in that case the circuit is break. Circuit is break due to we off the switch. And when we on the switch, the circuit is complete. So the bulb is emitting light energy. Now see the term electric power. The amount of electrical energy consumed in a circuit per unit time. That amount of energy that can revolve in a circuit in unit time is called electric power. In your home, you are familiar with that word, that bulb is of 20 watt, that tube light is of 40 watt. You are very familiar with that word. So what is that word watt? Watt is the SI unit of electric power. That means it is of power of, it is a bulb of power 20 watt. That means in a complete circuit, it will take 20 watt power. So basically, what is electric power? The amount of electrical energy consumed. That electrical energy consumed in a whole circuit in per unit time. That is called electric power. The commercial unit of electrical energy. Actually, electrical energy in commercial units can be defined in kilowatt hour. 1 kilowatt hour is equals to 1000 watt hour, means 1 kilo is equals to 1000 watt. 1 kilowatt is equal to 1000 watt. So 1000 into 3600. Just because we multiply it with 3600, because in 1 hour there are 60 minutes and 60 seconds in 1 minute, means we should have to change hours into second by multiplying 3600. Now we get 3.6 into 10 raised to the power 6 watt second. And remember one thing, that energy has also a SI unit. Any kind of energy, heat energy or electrical energy or light energy, they also has a unit, that is joule. So we can say that 1 kilowatt hour is equals to 3.6 into 10 raised to the power 6 joule. Got it? Now see LED, light emitting diode. What is light emitting diode? The device which converts electrical energy into light energy. Actually, LED are the devices which convert electrical energy into light energy. Means it emits light. So as the name suggests, light emitting, right? Actually, the device which converts electrical energy into light energy is called LED. Actually, LED can passes very weak electric current through them, and just because of this, it is used in indicator lamps in radio receivers. In radio receivers, there are indicator lamps are present to detect things, and TV and smartphone backlighting. Your smartphone has backlighting, that is LED. I hope you got that LED and electric power both. Now come to our actual topic, that is chemical effect of electric current. Now you basically know what is electric current, right? Now you should have to know that what is chemical change. So children, there are two types of changes in this world, that is chemical change and physical change. Physical change, what is physical change? Suppose I have that pen and I break it into two pieces, but it has all the characteristics of that plastic which is it made up of. That means it only have a physical change, that from a large pen it becomes a smaller piece. Got it? Means a large piece converted into small piece, but all its chemical properties are same. But in a chemical change, there is a change in all over the properties. For example, when you make tea from milk, it is a chemical change. Now tea has no property of milk. You can't do anything that you can do with milk. Now you can't do it with tea, right? So that is called chemical change. When electric current is passed through conducting liquids. Now another term, that is conducting liquids. Now still you know that conductors are solid only. Now you see that there are liquids also that conduct electricity. In your home, you are very familiar with that word, that don't switch off any electric switch when you have wet hands. Don't switch off with wet hands or bare foots on wet uh, floor, right? You are very familiar with that kind of sentences in your family, right? So it means that water is a conductor of electricity. Water conducts electricity. So that means conducting liquids is water. But distilled water is not conductor, because a liquid can be a conductor when it has a property of any acid, base or salt. Suppose if you mix salt in a water, then it will become conducting liquid. So the tap water we use in our home is slightly saline. It has salt. So it is a good conductor of electricity. But distilled water is not a conductor of electricity. Now cell. Cell converts chemical energy into electrical energy. What is the work of cell? Cell converts chemical energy into electrical energy. We have a chemical energy inside the cell, and it converts into the electrical energy, and we can run our appliances with the help of this electrical energy. Cell are of two types: primary cell and secondary cell. Primary cells. So basically primary cells are those cells in which the chemical reaction is irreversible. Means they can be used only one time. But in secondary cells, the chemical reaction is reversible. So when they are first discharged, you can recharge them with electrical energy, and this electrical energy is converted into again chemical energy, and now it is fully charged and it has chemical energy. Now you can use it in any appliances and it will change that chemical energy into electrical energy. So that vice versa, electrical to chemical and chemical to electrical. Now let us see electroplating. What is electroplating? The process in which a thin layer of one metal is deposited on another metal with the help of electricity. Means when you deposit a layer of a metal onto the another metal is called electroplating. Actually, we does electroplating to uh, protect the metals from rusting. Actually, we have some metals that are very reactive and that can oxidize easily. So we use the electroplating to protect them from oxidation. So electroplating can be done by electricity process. How? We pass, take a look onto the setup. It is a setup, it is a beaker in which we take a solution of conducting liquid in which we put two electrodes, that is cathode and anode. And anode is connected to the positive terminal of the battery and cathode is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. And so as the process carry out through the conducting liquid. When we switch on, the conducting liquid makes a one metal layer deposited on the another metal. Measuring devices. As the name suggests, measuring means those devices which can measure anything, like ammeter and voltmeter. Ammeter measures the electric current and voltmeter measures the potential difference between two. There are many circuits in your home. So you can calculate their potential difference by voltmeter, and through ammeter you can measure the what? Electric current. Ammeter has a zero resistance and voltmeter has infinite resistance. What is resistance? Which resists the electric current. If ammeter has resistance, then it will not calculate the correct reading of electric current, and if voltmeter does not have resistance, then it will not calculate the right amount of potential difference.